What's up guys, it's your boy DKO and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn, the Frozen Wilds. At the end of the last video we have repaired the tall neck, climbed on top of it and synchronized the area for the DLC part of map. And now we're running to one of our side missions. We just got here now. I think this is a new machine, so let's check this out. Right, we've just unlocked a new machine, the control tower. Yeah, it's the bottom one. I knew it looked kind of odd, the shadow of it before you unlock it. So there's no weaknesses and it doesn't seem like you can destroy that machine. It's sending out some kind of a pulse. I think that's what turns the machines into demonic. That's just my guess. And whatever the signal is, it doesn't work well with our shield, because as soon as it hits us, our shield is going down entirely. So we're going to have to be careful around here. Let's try and take out the machines around the tower first, and then we'll deal with the tower itself later. Yeah, I have to be careful around here because if I get hit, I'm actually going to lose health, which I'm not used to with this armor. Like, this machine is vulnerable to electricity. We're actually losing a lot of health here. Right, let's see if we can do something to this machine. Can we shoot that? Possibly? No, seems like arrows are going straight through it. This is not looking too good for us, guys. I might have to try and run away like a little bitch, because it doesn't seem like I'm doing a lot of damage to him, and the tower seems to heal the machines as well. So whatever damage I do, as soon as the pulse hits them, you get the health back, so it's kind of pointless. Let's just try a little bit more. Might be able to take them out though. It's super hard. I've got a plan. Let's try and run away from him. Possibly we can... Oh look, we've not even started the mission yet. Wow.
Neltuk?
Who are you? How did you find me?
Bergrand told me you'd be out here.
He's persistent. I've told that Oseram 1,000 times. I don't need to buy anything.
And I need some. I just need to find Araya.
Well, you won't. She's gone where only shamans can tread. She seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task. And the task she gave me is to observe the daemon's work. To stop it spreading if I can. But what can I do about these towers? In only a few weeks, they've sprouted throughout the cut. The daemon's energy pulses from them. Rallies the machines, even repairs them.
Alright, you want to stop the spread of the daemon's work? I know how to get started. With my bow and spear.
Outlander, wait. Won't you tell me your name?
Aloy.
Good. If you fall to the daemon's machines, at least I can properly recount your efforts to Araya.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Well, that's just fucking rude.
And when I'm done, you're gonna tell me where she is.
There we go. Destroy or override. Okay, so we don't actually have to fight him. If we go around the machines, we should be able to just override the tower quietly.
Just stand and wait.
So that's exactly what we're going to do right now. I'm just hoping we don't get spotted, because I don't really feel like fighting them before we take out the tower, because they just seem to be too hard. Not just because our shield is going down, but because they're regenerating big chunks of the health as well. Looks like we should be safe to proceed now and try and override this tower. It doesn't do any damage to us, so that's good. At least, I'm guessing.
Okay then, let's see if this thing can work for me.
Okay, so I think it stopped sending out pulses now. And it seems like it knocked the machines down on the floor as well, making them a bit more vulnerable. But that's just a short term. Alright, let's take him out now. Left. Last shot, and he's down. Okay, we finally did it. Took some effort, but it was worth it because we're level 51 now. Okay, let's go back to that guy on top of the hill and talk to him. Let's see what he has to say now.
Seems I can take care of the machines and towers. The Daemon's next.
You claimed its power for yourself somehow. Perhaps Ourea should meet you after all. What she truly seeks is hope. After what I just saw, you could show her that. She's in retreat beyond those mountains, the Ice Rasps. You'll have to walk the Shaman's path to get there. You'll know you've reached the end when you come to a shrine. A great machine covered in blue gleam. Shamans who complete the path take a piece of it as reward. If you make it that far, you should too. You'll have earned it.
You said something about blue gleam at the end of the Shaman's path?
A crystal that builds on the bodies of machines in the oldest ice. We Banuk believe it's the stuff of the blue light, frozen as it escapes their shells. You might be more interested that merchants will trade well for it.
How do I cross this Shaman's path?
Go to the Ice Rasps. Then follow the markers through the ice caves and the waterfalls, and make the climb to the shrine. But be careful. The path is meant to be an ordeal, the final trial of a young shaman's training.
And I'll find Araya at the end of it?
No. She goes further up. Somewhere inside the mountain. If you see her, would you tell her... I have faith she will hear the voice again.
Alright, I guess I'm off to the ice rasps to find this shaman's path.
Let's see, where is the shaman's path? So that's up here. See, we've really only just began to explore this chunk of map. So I've heard a few people saying the DLC part, the DLC map should I say, is not very big, and some people are disappointed. But to me, to be honest, it's big enough. As long as it's action packed, as you know, as long as you've got plenty of stuff to do, you shouldn't be complaining really. Okay, let's see, what should we invest in? Mount repair. Mount repair should come in handy. And for the quests, I think the shaman's path is our kind of a main objective, even though it's not really listed as a main objective. I think that's the main objective for this DLC. But for now, we'll do the other side mission. Right, we're getting close, guys. I think there's some machines down here. Which one's this? A Snapmaw. Right. I think we're gonna... Might be easier to just take them out instead of trying to find a way around them.
Flooded too, like she said. Snapmaws.
Wherever there's one, there's usually a few more. Yeah, like this guy.
Follow the river, find its source. Sounds simple enough.
If I remember correctly, they are vulnerable to fire. Let's try it. Yeah, they are. Okay, he's dead. Let's go and get his buddies now.
Be fascinating. They weren't looking for me.
One of them's already waiting for us. Holy shit. It always fucking scares me when they're like running for you. Last shot. Okay, it seems like there's only 2 more of them, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Alright, we've set up a trap for him. If he comes this way, he's gonna get set on fire. That's if he decides to fall for it. Now let's see. Okay, we're going to use that because if I remember correctly, that's the bow. Yeah, that's the one. That's the bow that strips the machines from certain parts of their armor, which then makes them more vulnerable to normal shots.
Entrance to this thing.
Okay, our mission's just up ahead here. Okay. Okay, we've got the last one in sight. I can't remember what these arrows do. Not much by the looks of it. Alright, let's just use them. Boom! All down. Finally we can run to our objective. Holy shit, look at this, that's a car, isn't it? That must have been parked here for years. To be honest, I'm not too bothered about reading these, but if you want to read them, feel free to pause the video. Follow the river. Alright, so it's not a set objective, we just have to keep going up. Is it safe to swim across? Yes, it is.
Good. I can use this.
Let's just check these as well. We don't really use potions because of the armor we've got. We don't really need it, but they might come in handy at some point. Alright, what's this? I keep mistaking this game with Assassin's Creed. When you come to a ledge like this, I just assume I'm gonna parkour my way up. This looks like it used to be a factory back in our days. Let's just go inside and see. Can we go inside this way? Yeah, let's just see if there's anything inside of it. Oh, there's something down here. An animal figurine. Right, okay. There's 6 of them to collect. That must be one of the DLC collectibles, because I'm pretty sure the figurines weren't in the original game. I wonder what this building used to be. It kinda looks like a factory to me, but I can't really tell. Just to remind you guys, this game is set about 1,000 years in the future. It's year 3000 and whatever, something like that, if I remember correctly. So we're currently in the 31st century. So this is some kind of a dam. I think we have to go inside of it for some reason. I'm guessing we'll find out shortly.
Well, somebody wanted in. And they blew this entire ledge off just to get through the door.
I wonder who was that?
Flooding detected. Evacuation recommended. Overflow basin compromised.
The overflow basin. Is that the din? Looks like a control center. What happened in here to start the water flowing? Intake tower malfunction. I should be able to shut this place down for me. Looks like most of the facility is underwater. How did this happen?
So I'm guessing back like in the original game we're gonna have to mess around with these and
The lock positions.
putting in the right pattern to open the door behind us.
Another holographic interface. There must be some kind of code. Maybe I should try scanning objects in this area. Piece is missing. Not getting in here without it. I should be able to shut this place down from here. Someone made a mess of this. If I had the right parts, I bet I could get it working again.
Alright, so okay, like how do we want to start this crew? We might be the last actual people with more sense, but yeah.
I'm guessing that's the guy who broke into this dam. You know what'd be cool? Meeting someone from the 21st century in one of these ruins, like hibernated, and wake him up. That would be awesome.
Are you alright?
You don't know how happy you just made me. For a moment, I thought my fire was snuffed.
The forge gone cold.
But nope. Nope. Not old Gildan.
You're welcome. Wait. Start from the beginning. What are you doing down here?
Ow! My apologies. When you mostly talk to yourself, you can tell your stories in whatever order you like. There's an artifact in that storage room I simply must acquire. But as you may have noticed, the door won't budge. I took one of those roundish, ringy what's-its from the wall beside the door. No luck. So I had to go with that panel with the button. Even less luck. My gentle experimentation caused the chamber to flood. So I pushed the button again, perhaps a little too enthusiastically. Sparks and smoke. Now, obviously, I came here to investigate. My cautious footsteps may have contributed slightly to the collapse of a bridge. And when the bridge began to collapse, I may have, for the sake of expedience, abandoned the cumbersome ringy what's-it to the waves. By the time I thought to give up the endeavor, the door had closed behind me. And thusly do we come to the present moment.
You said something about an artifact?
Indeed. That storage room is brimming with treasures from the old ones, but one in particular caught my eye. An intricate looking glass.
Do you mean a
I've only seen
mirror?
one such device before. My old mom brought one back for me from wherever she'd gone to that time. I remember holding it, staring into its face, seeing myself and my mother just over my shoulder, smiling.
And one of these looking glasses. It's in the storage room.
Oh, yes. I'm quite sure. I peered into that dim little chamber, and there it was. I've wanted to find one for so long, Yes, this time I'm sure I have.
So you found the button that controls the flow of water.
Quite by accident.
And then you broke that button.
Also, quite by accident.
The panel's the only way to shut this place down, as far as I can tell. This isn't gonna be easy.
That storage room is filled, top to bottom. Would you be surprised to find the parts you need in there? I certainly wouldn't be.
Well, there's no way we're getting into that storage room without another ring. It's part of the locking mechanism that controls the door.
You don't say. Well, that's fantastic news. Marvelous, even. You've got two hands. I've got two hands. Perfect! My savior, my salvation, and if you like, why wouldn't you? Of course you will. My accomplice. Together, that ring is as good as ours, and with it, the storage room and its spoils.
Didn't you say you dropped the ring in the water?
Well, I'll grant you that adds a heretofore undiscussed level of complexity to the proceedings.
So, we need to replace that ring and get into the storage room. Then I can fix the panel and shut this place down.
And I can finally wrap my fingers around that looking glass.
Okay, Gildan. How are we gonna get that ring?
2 sets of hands, girl. 2 sets of hands. Behind us lie a pair of enormous gates, but I believe the gates must be operated in tandem. Together, we can dry this place out.
Guess we better get started then.
I guess we better.
This guy seems like a creep. And we have to follow him. Great.
Up ahead, girl. See the valve? Time to put our hands to use. I'll take care of this one. There's another valve on the other side to lock the gate in place. Would you mind heading across and Doing the honors?
Oh yeah, make me run all the way round. That's fine. Okay, so I need to get to this valve, and then I'm guessing we're going to turn them together.
You know, I'm reminded of a delve I undertook out near the claim. Stone ruin, cloud tall, and cliff fire.
There's nothing down there, is there? No, just the steel bars.
A tub of stagnant water. Charming.
Marvelous! You made it! Now grab that valve and give it a spin.
On
A
it.
little more now, and I should be able to get the blasted gate moving.
There. You should be able to lower the gate.
Huh? Right you are! Now, when I get this gate down, you'll need to turn the valve again. Lock this thing in place.
Okay, I think that's that. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you like and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys later.